Welcome back to another episode of Follow the Cats. I'm Justin Thompson here with Coach Burkhammer. I know it's been a pretty rough week for Lander men's basketball. Tell us about your week, Coach.
Well, it was two tough games for us. We had to go on the road and play a homecoming game at North Georgia, and then come back and played a Francis Marion team here for Spirit Night. But both losses for us, both games that we had opportunities in, it didn't work out. But proud of our effort. I thought we really worked hard. I thought at Dahlonega on homecoming is completely packed. All the corps are there, the different groups with the military. They're required to come. So it was a tough environment to play in, and it was a great game throughout. I don't think either team led by more than 7 points. So it was a close game and really came down to one or two plays at the end.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and jump into highlights on that game.
And you'll see the crowd in the background. They had a great crowd there. We kind of get off to a good start. Here's Kier Crouch, our freshman guard, driving it. Nice tip in there by Scotty Elder on the backside. See us playing hard. We're playing our zone here. Good job with JR getting a hand on the ball. Gets it out in transition. Easy baskets for us. Always good to score off your defense. You usually get easy baskets that way. Tobias Hose makes a nice dish.
Nice dunk.
Actually, that was Crouch made a nice dish down to Asger Jort, big freshman, who put it down. Nice dunk for Asger. See the different colored T-shirts? That's all the different groups and organizations, and it was a neat environment to play in.
Really packed. Really packed.
Good movement there, inside out, moving the ball side to side against their zone, and J.R. Washington gets a great look at it. Another good find. Mike Lee opening on the right wing. Nice play by Crouch to find him. Good job by Mike of making the shot and finishing the play. Another really nice dish. Tobias Hose driving it. Asger, good job having his hands ready, and another nice dunk for him. Those are really high percentage shots. Love getting those shots. Another nice penetration, inside out against the zone. Great look for J.R. Washington. Really good shot, good percentage shot for him to take. Here we are defensively, playing man-to-man. Nice job by Mike Lee of stepping in there and getting run over, taking the charge, getting us the ball back. Set play at the end of the half. We do a nice job ball reversal, and they foul us. We get 3 shots at the end of the half right there, last play of the first half. Set play coming out of halftime. We get Tobias to the basket. Don't get it, but we keep playing. Good hustle here. Good ball reversal. We got Ricardo Martin now taking the ball. Really good job of pivoting. Shot fake, pivot, easy basket right in the paint. And Ricardo had a very good second half in this game. Thought he played really well, especially against their zone out of the high post. Nice job here. Kier makes a good pass to Tobias. We miss a shot. Keep hustling. Scotty Elder get a good offensive rebound. And we've been good, Justin, all year long in offensive glass. And same thing here. You see us get 3 or 4 shots in a possession. That's really helped us. We're still first in the league in offensive rebounding. And it's something that's given us more possessions in games. We haven't shot as high a percentage as we want to shoot sometimes, but because of offensive rebounds, we get second and third opportunities like that. Crouch right there off a ball screen. Really nice little teardrop off the glass. Good post up by Ricardo. Again, nice job of shot faking, creating space with his pivot, and a nice little 8-footer right in the middle of the zone. Defending here, good steal. Crouch with the push out, gets it in transition. Nice lob to Tobias Hose. Always good to score in transition off your defense. Seeing a lot of zone last 4 or 5 games. We're getting a lot better, I think, attacking it. We get a good shot out of Scotty Elder from the short corner, and then nice follow-up there as offensive rebound again. Mike Lee coming in the game really does a good job getting on the boards. Pushing the ball late, run a set here to get a 3-point shot. We get a good look at it, and again, they foul Mike Lee on the shot, go to the line to get 3 looks. So now we come down to the last play of the game. We run a screen-to-screener type look, try to get J.R. Washington a shot out of the corner. We're down 2. We get a pretty good look at it. It just comes up a little bit short. We end up losing to North Georgia, 81-79 in a tough game. North Georgia got a good team. They're 13-6 on the year, 7-5 in the league. They started the year 11-0. They were very similar to us. Went kind of through a rough patch of playing tougher opponents maybe. And now they're 7-5 in the league. But they got a good team. They've got balanced scoring. If you look at what they did in the game, they've got 1, 2, 3. They got 5 guys in double figures. They shot 58% from the floor. We gave up too many easy shots in this game, especially out of transition. But we're still right there. We did a lot of good things in the game. Crouch goes for 17 points. Washington has 18. Ricardo Martin, I mentioned, played very well. He goes for 15 points. Mike Lee off the bench, 15 points, gets to the foul line 11 times. So we did a lot of good things. Offensively, we get to the glass 20 times, 20 offensive rebounds, and only turn it over 7 times. So you look at that and go, gosh, you did a lot of good things in the game. How did you lose the game? And we lost the game on the defensive end, giving up 58%. But good effort, hard-fought game, and we come up a possession short.
One thing I noticed is that your team plays with a lot of energy. I mean, they just play offense and defense, a lot of energy. Is that a testament to conditioning and practice, or is it just something that y'all preach?
Well, I think it's probably a combination of playing hard being something that's got to come from within. And we've recruited guys, I think, that really play hard, work hard. We practice hard. And when you get in a game, it's something you're accustomed to doing. So I think that's, if you're going to have a good basketball team, you have to have guys that play with heart and are going to give it their all when they're on the floor. That doesn't mean they're not going to make mistakes. They are going to make mistakes, but you can always play hard. We should never, as coaches, have to coach effort.
Yes, sir. How about your trip to Francis Marion? That's the next game on the slate, and I know you play them again soon.
Well, we played Francis Marion a week ago at their place and won the game down there, and then we had them back in here on Spirit Night on Wednesday. And Justin, we didn't play a team all year long that shot the ball as well as they did. We knew they had good shooters. It's a tale of 2 games. Down there, we held them to 49 points. They shot 20-some% from the floor. Some of that was our defense. Some of them was them just missing shots. But we knew they had good shooters, and they came into this game and they played really, really well. They shot 65% from the floor.
Big change.
They were 13 of 22 from threes. Their 2 freshmen, Browning goes for 24 points and 9 of 14 from the floor. Their other freshman, Davis, was 26 points. He's 10 of 12 from the floor, including 5 of 7 from the three-point line. Both those guys, outstanding freshmen. They both played extremely well. And, we're in the game. We just really struggled guarding them. We tried man. We tried doing different things on their ball screen actions. We played our 1-1-3 zone. We played a 1-3-1 zone. We tried a bunch of different things, and it seemed like every time they needed a big shot, they made it. They just played very, very well. It wasn't that we played poorly offensively. One of our better games probably offensively. Tobias Hose has 32. Really played a good game. We have 4 guys in double figures and did a lot of good things. We just struggled guarding them.
Let's check out the highlights from that game.
Another nice crowd at home. Spirit Night, always a fun time on the Lander campus during homecoming week. Really good job here. Right at the start of the game, inside-out passing against their zone. We saw zone for about 40 minutes in this game. They played zone the whole game. Again, nice job just reversing the ball. We get a great look, and nice follow-up there by Tobias Hose off the offensive board. Justin, we have got a lot out of our inbounds plays this year. Here's another one where we slip a screen and get an easy basket. Been really good for us. There's about 3 or 4 different options out of that set, and it's been a really good out of bounds for us all year. Good skip pass, good attack on the rim. Wow, what a great dunk by Ricardo Martin attacking the basket. Really good job of attacking their zone there. And as I mentioned, it wasn't a problem with us scoring. We did a pretty good job of attacking them. The problem was shutting them down, and they did a great job of attacking us and making open shots. Again, another good inside out, penetrate, pull up, really good look for J.R. Washington. Hose was outstanding in the game, really played well, did a good job on the offensive glass. Tobias in this game has 16 rebounds along with his 32 points. And here he is making just a heck of a play, getting to the basket, kind of reaching around the backboard and finishing with his left hand. Ball screen action. You can see that this is the Browning kid, good player at the point, freshman. We did a nice job that time of deflection and getting transition with Crouch finishing at the other end. Still playing against the zone. They're going to zone us most of the game. And again, I thought we did a nice job against the zone of moving the ball, playing side to side, playing inside out. Here you can see us throw over top. Really nice pass by Tobias Hose to Ricardo Martin on the backside for an easy basket. Here comes Tobias in transition, and he was just outstanding. He had a terrific game. Misses that one, gets it back, makes the shot, and gets fouled, gets to the foul line for a possible three-point play. Here we are again off out of bounds. Another good play, another good layup right off our out of bounds play. We get that a lot with teams that try to switch. We do what we call slipping the screen, and our big guys have really had a lot of easy baskets out of that. Nice job here off a set play in the half court against the zone. We get Scotty Elder a wide open short corner jumper, a shot that's a good shot for him, a shot that we work on every day in our zone offense, so good to see him stick it. Another inside out pass, big shot by Tobias here. We miss it, gets it back, and he's just smooth going to the basket. He is just a smooth player, and really nice play there by Tobias. But the problem was defending. We struggled defending them, and to their credit, they shot the ball really well, better than anybody we've seen all year long. We knew they had good shooters. It's funny, one of the things I think really helped them, they had 2 players get hurt in our game at their place, and those guys didn't play the other night, and I think that actually helped that they didn't play because they played more shooters, and those shooters got more minutes, and within those minutes, they played better than the guys that were hurt, that really were non-scoring guys. So. Tough game for us, a game I thought we could win at home, and we just simply ran into a team that played terrific.
Well, we're getting pretty close to the end of the season. I know you wanted to look at some stats and also where you stand in the Peach Belt. Let's just take us through a couple of those.
Well, I think the biggest things for us, and you'll see, we're still first in the league in free throws made per game. We're still first in free throws attempted per game, and we're still first in offensive rebounds per game. We've not shot as high a percentage field goal wise as we'd like in some games, but if you're getting the foul line and you're making free throws and you're getting to the offensive glass, you get more possessions. That really helps your offense. So those things are real positive. We got to do a little bit better job of maybe finishing some plays and shooting at a higher percentage. But we have done a nice job there. And then on the defensive side, we're 4th in the league in steals per game. We're still pretty high in field goal percentage defense, especially on threes. So we've done some very good things on both sides of the ball. We've got to put it together to where we play very well on both sides in the same game.
All right, how about the conference? How are we looking there?
Well, conference right now, we're 3rd in the East behind UNC Pembroke, who's ranked in the top 20. In fact, they've got 3 league losses, and we were one of those, first game of the league this season. Georgia Regents has begun to play really well. They've won 5 straight now. They're 2nd in the East. And then we're 3rd in the East. We're at 7-6 in the East, still 2 games up on USC Aiken with Armstrong, Flagler, and Francis Marion behind us. And then in the West, Montevallo and Columbus State both having terrific years. Columbus is 12-1, Montevallo is 12-1, Columbus is 11-2. Both those teams playing very well. Clayton State's right behind them. But the biggest thing, I think, Justin, is we got to keep winning to give ourselves a chance at an at-large NCAA bid. I think we're in fairly good position to make the Peach Belt tournament. You'd like to be in the top 2 seeds in your division so you can play a home game the first time out in the tournament. But if we got to go on the road, that's fine. We want to make the tournament, see what we can do with it. But even bigger, you start looking at the NCAA tournament, there's 3 conferences that make up our region. And the tournament champion in each of those leagues gets an automatic bid. And then you have 5 at-large bids. Well, if you start looking at those other leagues, the one league, Lincoln Memorial, is probably going to be the only team coming out of that league. One of the other leagues, King and Mount Olive, are both, they have good records. But then you start looking at our league, and you've got Pembroke at 19-3, Georgia Regents at 17-5, we're at 15-6, Montevallo 16-7, Columbus 17-3, Clayton 14-7. So our league could actually get maybe 5 or 6 of the at-large bids, which puts us right in the mix and in the conversation. So we need to finish well down the stretch here. We put ourselves in a pretty good position with 6 games to go. We got 2 of those at home, 4 of those on the road, which makes it a little bit tougher. But we are definitely in the conversation. If we can continue to play well and continue to find ways to win, we'll be right there in the mix.
All right. Is there anything you want to talk about homecoming?
Well, homecoming is a great time at Lander. I think it's fun. I have a lot of your former players back, a lot of folks back on campus, alumni, coming to see the changes, the the new dorm, the new entrance in front of the arena. kind of getting a feel for that. I think it's fun for our students. You know, Friday night they got ice skating and a band. They got some different things going on. And hopefully the game will be packed like it usually is for homecoming. It's usually a terrific crowd. We play USC Aiken, which to me is one of our biggest rivals, a game that we really need at home to take care of. So we hope fans come out, have a good time, be involved in the game, and cheer on the Bearcats. I think both of our teams would love to have you there. Girls play at 1:30, we play at 3:30 on Saturday, and should be 2 terrific basketball games.
All right. I believe that'll do it for this week on Follow the Cats. Please come out and support your Bearcats during the homecoming game, and we hope to see you back here next week.